Okay, we're back, part two. As you can see, I'll set my phone up. We got a headlight that works now. So we got the connector, got it all fixed up. So now, let's see what you guys think. We went from an on-working headlight to all of our brights are working. Seems to be legit. We didn't even have to use this thing, so save that for the next one and she can take it back. Save that money. So now let's just reverse the process and put this bad boy back together. I'm gonna put my gloves on. You usually can't do anything like small like this with gloves on for some reason, but today it's been so cold that I'm making it work. So now I just got to take account of what I did here. All right, so now we'll put this back on. Make sure that light's not getting in the way. I'm not used to doing these, so we'll scoot this over here. We're gonna put this bad boy back together. Let me fix that real quick. Don't fall. Let's see here, I gotta have some tape in here somewhere. See what I mean? I can't do anything with gloves on. So I'm going to pull these connections back. I'm going to tape them up. Tape bad or something? It's not even sticking. Huh. I think my tape is bad. Yeah. Look at that. That's no good. Hold on. Let's see if I can get some different tape. That sucks. Well, this kind of sucks. I don't know that I've had a roll of electrical tape actually go bad. So, we'll just use a good old zip tie here. can't get it. Yeah, you may want to have, before you start a live, is have all your shit together. Because obviously I don't. So I'm going to up here. I'm just going to zip tie these together. So keep this kind of out of the way. Clip that edge off where it's neat. All right, now let's put the headlight back on. Bolts. Make sure these all don't look different. Which ones I use? I thought I had one laying down here. Let's lift this back up. Put it back on. Man, whoever designed this, man, I don't know about you. I don't know about you, because this is pretty odd to have to take the bumper off. Change the headlight. But my grandpa had a Chevy Venture van that you had to take the front wheel, the wheel well, the battery, and all that stuff out to put a headlight in it. So that was kind of odd. So kind of curious how this bumper's going to fit back in. It just seems awfully odd to have to take that off, but that's the way it is. Alright, so now we got the headlight on. That's in place. Make sure our wires here are all jumbled up. I'm gonna bind. What's that? Is that for the air box? Just trying to suck air into there. Okay. So let's pick this back up and slide it. Oh shit. Get that rag out of there. Go up here. Oh, it came out on this side too. Dang it. Alright, get it up here. There we go. Ow. Alright, now do this side. How in the hell does that go in there? Somebody's had this off before because a bunch of these tabs are torn off. What's the deal there? Huh. Okay. Okay, now we got this bolt that goes up through here. You guys can see. Yeah, there's a pretty odd bolt here that goes up through there that we got to fish in. Make sure that it's lining up. if that goes in there, and it's not going to, I turn the wheel. Let's see here. I knew this was going to be a pain. I'm trying to get that back on. Leaving Louisiana in the broad daylight. Never had enough when I felt so good. Never had enough when I knew I could. Uh-oh. All right, we got it. Yes. I did not think that was going to work. There we go. Sure, this is on the bottom. Yeah, I would imagine, because this thing right here, that cover, I don't know if y'all see that, but that's already loose and all the screws and stuff are missing out of it. So I think this has been a part before to change a headlight, and I think they've had that issue before, but we're going to use some zip ties and try to get that to go back up there, because I don't have any clips for it. Is that back on the way it should be? Yeah? Let's see here. Okay, we're going to have to zip tie the bottom. Okay. Gonna have to do this part. Okay, now we've got to put the top plate back on. So, we've got all that. Now we got to come up here and do this part on the front. So, this is Steely Bob right here. Put that back on. Get all the clips and tabs in it. Okay. Go over those. Okay, so we'll use our pan here. Start putting our bolts back in. Only got like 1,000 bolts to put in here for one piece of plastic. Easy peasy. Is that right? Yeah, that's a bolt. Let's do this bolt. This bolt. Put these bad boys up here. Get this one. Damn, that's a lot of screws. Man. It's really not that bad. I mean, it looks more overwhelming than it did. And I ain't gonna lie, I watched the YouTube video how to do this before I started. But yeah. Can you imagine like changing a headlight on an old car and have to take the whole front end assembly off? It just seems crazy, but it just is what it is. we're gonna sit here and do it the old way. Now you're probably asking yourself, why don't I have the power tools out? I don't really want to use power tools on this. I don't mind taking a little bit extra time just to tighten all this stuff by hand. Seems crazy, but... So what else are we doing today? Well, I'm gonna go mow up some more leaves. I've been mulching those up. And then I'm gonna work on pruning my trees out here, because this is the time of year to make any cuts on trees that we want to do when we're pruning. So I'll probably work on that. But as far as cars go, I need to figure out what I'm going to do with that Monte Carlo. I need to put an X-pipe on the Mustang to make it sound better. Surprisingly, and I need to put that stripe on the hood and replace that because the outside stripe's missing. So I need to do that, but I'll probably do that. I don't feel like doing it right now. In the Chevelle, I need to build some new fuel lines. I'll probably do that at some point, but not right now. I don't really want to start any project till after the holiday. You know, I'll probably just do some tinkering. The Camaro needs a new heater cord. It needs, what else does it need? I think it needs, I've got a draw on the battery. If it sits for 3 days, it'll drain the battery. So I'm gonna have to do some testing on it. It's got one of those aftermarket stereos, like the old Pioneer that had the faceplate that went on. The faceplate's missing, but I kind of suspicion that could be my power draw, but I put no effort into trying to fix it. And then now I'm going on about 2 weeks since I've started that car. So I probably need to fire that up. I fired up the international motor the other day. It fired right up and ran. Ran a bowl of gas through it. And the carburetor, I just filled the bowl up on it. I didn't have the fuel system hooked up. It fired up and ran. Drained the water out of it because it's still got water in it because it's getting cold enough now to need it. That's about it. This time of year is always kind of slow. So we have that. Yeah. Okay, now we're done with the old 10mm. Just throw that in the floor. Now we're going to put all these plastic clips back in. Get that in there. There's one. Then two. Oh. Then three. And then the fourth one, and we have this bumper back on, so wasn't too bad. So yeah, our light is now fixed. Our bumper's back on. Like I said, it wasn't too hard to do. Hit the beans again, make sure it works. So yeah, it works. So now all I gotta do, I'm gonna change the oil on this thing, and then it's ready to rock and roll. So that's what we're doing today, guys.